Online dating is taking on a whole new meaning in the age of coronavirus. Many singles are turning to virtual dates to find love while they're in lockdown. Local professional matchmaker Erika Kybartas from It's Just Lunch Chicago joins me on the phone this morning. Good morning, Erika. I miss having you sitting next to us.
I know. Well, thank you for having me. I miss seeing you, too.
I'm glad we could talk on the phone. Your business has been all about meeting in person, getting to know someone in person at lunch. Now you're having to change things up and say that people should consider going on virtual dates. Tell me about this.
Yeah, so I mean, at Just Lunch, we always believe in real connections, especially face-to-face. That's always how we've done things. But right now, until we can get things back to normal routines, video chatting is such a good way to get to know somebody. And it's a great way, everyone's kind of on pause right now. So this is a really great way to have fun and still date. You don't have to cancel or postpone your love life because of what's going on.
Okay, so let's talk about some rules for if you are going to have a virtual date. Do you dress up?
Yeah, so my clients and I have been, a lot of my clients, we've been doing virtual dating, and we've had a lot of conversations about this. They're like, can I still wear sweatpants on bottom if we're doing a video chat? I'm like, you can, yes you can, but you still want to make a good impression. So I say make sure you're looking good. It is still a first date if this is your first video chat. So make sure you wear something nicer on top, but you can wear something more casual at the bottom if you're doing a face chat. As long as you're not getting up and dancing, that you should be fine.
Okay, so where do you meet? How do you do this?
Yeah, so I think, one, it's really important to have a conversation before you actually have a video chat. So kind of make a decision on what kind of date it's going to be. But first, what you need to do is you need to be comfortable in your space. So make sure you have good lighting. Make sure you set up your phone or laptop across from a window or a desk lamp because you want to have enough lighting. You don't want to look like you're sitting in the dark. And just make sure it's a flattering angle. That's always important. We are actually working with our clients to help them. A lot of people aren't tech savvy, so always ask a friend or somebody if you're not sure if you can do a test video call with them, just to make sure you have good angles and are looking your best.
Right. And so then what do you do during the date? Do you plan something or just let it roll?
So you should definitely plan something beforehand. I was just talking to someone, and they had, she said that she showed up with a glass of wine and a charcuterie board, and he just had a beer. And she's like, oh, my goodness, like, I didn't want him to think, like, I made this whole meal over here on the side. So I would talk beforehand. But usually plan together, like, let's have happy hour or, you know, have a coffee date. Or a lot of people, what they're doing on second or third video dates, they're making dinner together or having, you know, a virtual game night. There's so many things to do, but it's best to do it beforehand and have a conversation. You don't want to show up with, you know, a bowl of spaghetti on your first video date.
So how long can you keep this going? I mean, is this a good way to get to know somebody and really start dating?
It really is. I mean, again, I think there's nothing like the real thing. You want to meet people in person, but it should be fun, and I think people are going to be more open-minded in this time as well. It's a great time for self-care and you know, everything is going to be a little better when we come out of this. So this is fun to do, and you can have first, second, third dates still. And you can also, if you are really liking this person, you can set up things for the future come summertime when we hopefully can get back outside.
Yeah, we all look forward to that. I want to let people know they can find out more about your services at itsjustlunchchicago.com. Erika Kybartas, always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much. You too.